and Heather here. We are driving on our way to set up our flea market booth.
Yay!
Yes. So what are your thoughts a little bit, just so that we're going to kind of show them after the fact what we set up and some of the things that we have with us?
Well, this is just the beginning of a few of the things that we have found, and it's nothing new to you guys. You've seen us unbox these items. We're not putting any of Dad's auction items in there at the beginning because they're going to take a percentage also there.
Also, a comment was made that if we do the flea market, you guys are going to have less to buy. Nope, not true. Basically, everything we're putting in the flea market are things that we have duplicates of and have not sold. And so there are things that literally you had access to already and still do have access to quite a few of the items, just simply because we have 2 or 3 of them and we're just putting one in the flea market booth. And so you will definitely have access to all of these things. And like he said, we're not putting any of the auction finds in the flea market booth just because we want to make those individually available for you guys.
Right. We want to be as upfront as possible with you guys on this kind of little different adventure. This is a flea market. It's the St. Clair Antique Mall. And was it Fairview Heights? Shiloh,
yeah, Fairview Heights.
Like and it is a really nice facility. I've gone there lots of times. There's always people there. But I'll give you the particulars here. It's going to cost us $155 a month. I don't know if that's good or bad. But in about a 20 to 25 mile radius, it's the only like antique little store to go to. There's Savers and Salvation Army and Goodwill outlets, but this is the only like antique-y little place. Of course, we're not going to put a ton of antiques there to begin with, but we'll put a little bunch of random things in there. On top of the $155 a month, they're going to take 10% of the sales. Now, we know from employee costs, that's a good deal for us because we're not having to pay for employees or anything of that nature.
We also, somebody said, how are you going to have time to do this? We don't man it.
Right.
We have a booth number, and they man it, which is why the 10% and why the $150 rental fee. They man it, and then we just get proceeds from anything that sells, and we have a description on each one of our tags with our booth number, and then at the end of the month, we get a check for how much we earned, minus their percentage out, and then they give us the tickets back so we know what we sold.
That was another thing. Somebody said, hey, don't do stickers, do tickets. We are. They're like a little sales tag. The Antique Mall actually has them there for us.
Yep.
So they're like $4 or $100. So we just
bought there because they say St. Clair Antique Mall on them, and they pretty much that's what everybody uses there. And so we thought, well, so that we don't look totally different, we're gonna kind of stick with the same MO. We
also took somebody's suggestion of, hey, could you put a bench in there because people are always looking for a place to sit at the antique, and we noticed that too. There's not a whole lot of places to take it easy there, so we have one of our benches that we're bringing. It's going to be for sale, but hopefully somebody buys it. That'd be cool too.
Yeah, and we can just always replace it with the other benches because we have multiple of those, and those are only being sold in our retail space anyway.
Right. There was one other thing I was trying to think about there that somebody had asked a question about. We did order some shelving that we spent another $300 on some nice shelves that we like. You won't see that on this video.
They come in about a week, and it's double-sided shelves. So basically, our goal was to get shelving that was going to be sturdy enough to place in there, but also you could see through the shelving to the rest of the booth. We didn't want it to be basically a wall.
Right. And we only brought probably 110 items with us. So it's probably not enough to fill the booth, but
we'll kind of show you a before and after. We've got James behind us and a car behind us loaded down with stuff, and then we've got stuff. And really, to be honest, we needed to take 2 cars because we have one of our wind chime racks is with us, and then we also have a lot of our kind of temporary shelving that we'll be putting in there for now until that other shelving comes up, just to define our booth space.
Yeah. So, but we're going to have toys, we're going to have some brand new items, and then some wooden boxes, and of course you'll get to see
signage. We brought a lot of items. We might show you in this video some items that we had engraved. Rylan was doing a ton of engraving when we were on vacation last week, and so she had a bunch of really cool new things, and we grabbed one of each style of everything that she engraved, which is going to be really cool because we will make those available to you guys on the fire sales. And so, like I said, you're not going to get shortchanged. You're definitely going to have access to everything we put in there. And
the pricing of each of the items for the antique mall, we're kind of keeping it the same, or relatively the same, as what we've done on hookedonpickin.com.
And Lexi actually has shopped that antique mall looking for picks herself, and she said we're going to be one of the lowest priced booths. So we're hoping that encourages people to come to our booth and buy from it because they'll see reasonable prices.
Yep.
All right, so that's kind of our initial intro here. We're going to show you some of the booth. We'll show you the finished product of what we've got set up thus far, and then we'll continue to update you throughout the months in coming to give you numbers, how much we earned this month, things like that, just so you have an idea of how well we're doing with this. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get to setting up.
All right.
Okay, so here's our space all cleared out. I'm just bringing some stuff in. James and Paul are working on that right now. And we're going to put the shelving right here, kind of across this section here. We'll have a little bench right here in the front of our booth. And then I think we'll do like a walkway in this way, or maybe a walkway in next to the shelving. Not sure yet. Okay, everybody, here is our finished product. We don't have much. We kind of ran out of time, but we have something. So at least it gives us an idea of what we have in here. So when we're done, it was a suggestion to take a picture of everything. We got our bench in here, so they sit and look at all of our fun things. We got our shelves. These are our makeshift shelves.
The now closed. We ask if you're still in the building to please exit through the right door. Thank you.
That's all the things. As you can see, we're closed, so I better get going. All right. Hey everybody, as you can see, we got as much as we could done before the place closed. So we did the best we could, and so we got some things in our booth that looked better than it did. We
had nothing in the booth before.
True.
So it's better that way.
I showed you kind of we had nothing in there. So our plan is to probably bring about 2 more carloads down in the next week or so.
Well, now that we have it, each week we can bring stuff if we want to.
Yep.
So that could be helpful.
But at least we'll start making money. Like, I mean, we took possession July 1st, and it is, July 2nd, and we have things in the booth. So
I'm sure we're going to make tens of dollars.
Tens of dollars.
Tens of dollars.
Yes. So we'll keep you apprised of how things go and how quickly things sell, what sold. The cool thing about that is we're going to get all the tickets back that we were writing on each one with a description, so we can tell you what items sold and for how much did we sell it for.
Right.
So that'll be kind of a really fun kind of breakdown for you.
We're going to try to do a monthly video to show you, okay, how much the booth costs, $155 a month, 10% goes to them also per sale, and then how much did we make. And if we lose money, we'll tell you if we lost money.
Yep, we're going to be totally transparent. So
leave in a comment section below, how much do you think we'll make the first month?
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see who's the closest.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure. And of course, remember in the end, Jesus wins. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.